This is Bob Guerrero of New Concept Video Sports, and this evening, girls basketball from Lake Station High School, where the Eagles host the Andrean 59ers. Tony Scheib in his 10th year has done well as head coach of the 59ers. Last season, winners of 19 games en route to a team sectional championship. Ironically, it was against these Lake Station Eagles who they defeated by 5 points. This Andrean team has the talent and ability to take the next step, and that would be to win another regional title. It would be their first since 1999. Rudy Chavez, in only his 3rd year, had also won 19 games last season, and the loss to these Niners is still fresh in their memory. But that was a year ago. Lake Station has never won a sectional championship, and it wouldn't take much to take the next step with the young talent the Eagles have on the horizon. It's a different team and a different year. Next, Indiana High School basketball when the Andrean 59ers meet the Lake Station Eagles. Remember, you can download any of our sports videos for free the day they're posted. It's New Concept Video Sports' way of supporting the student athlete. We hope you enjoy this 14-minute highlight reel. The Lake Station Eagles won the tip to get things started this evening. Then, following some nice ball movement, a Nevaeh Mosley pass to Kayla Wilkerson, and the sophomore duo combined for the first points of the night. But the 59ers answered quickly on their next set when senior Lauren Swain took the pass and laid it in off the glass, and we're tied. On the Eagles' next opportunity, a tough pass was picked off by freshman Lindsay Arcella, and she took it all the way to the hoop for the end one. A one and done for Lake Station, and Andrean is on the run. Then it was Bridget Sherman taking the pass in the corner, and she fired up a tray that was a bit long. But on the attempt, an Eagle foul will put the 59ers senior to the line for 3 shots. Following unsuccessful trips up and down the court by each team, on the Eagles' next set, Nevaeh Mosley drove the right side and laid it in off the glass nicely, and we have a 1-point game. Next time down for Andrean, a pass to junior Tori Allen, who locked in on a tray from way downtown and nailed it, extending the visitors' lead. It was the 59ers again with the basketball, and they capitalized when Lindsay Arcella drove the right baseline, split a couple defenders, and dropped it in off the glass. Then with $1:30 left in the first, the Niners were on the run. Next, a pass to Lauren Collin, who took one dribble and dropped it in off the glass, and an 8-point lead for Andrean. With under a minute to go, Andrean had the ball out from underneath their own goal. Then a pass inside to Lauren Swain, who dropped it in, and that was just too easy. Following one period of play from Lake Station High School, we have a 10-point game. The second quarter is next. The Eagles had the ball to open the second, but a turnover gave it back to the 59ers, who scored when Lauren Collin took the pass and, being left all alone, nailed the tray, extending the Andrean lead. Leading 17-4 with almost 2 minutes gone in the second, Lindsay Arcella drove to the bucket and was fouled, and she'll head to the charity stripe for a couple. Still stuck on 4 with a little under 5 minutes to play in the half. A pass was blocked but gathered in by Darnay Toney, who took one dribble, then dropped it in for the Eagles' first points of the period. The next points came at the 3:12 mark when Tori Allen took the pass out on top and attempted a long tray and nailed it for a 21-6 lead. Finally, on the Eagles' next offensive set, Darnay Tony drove to the basket where she was fouled and will head to the line for a couple. Then with the Niners having the ball out from the side, Tori Allen took the inbound at three-quarter court, then zigzagged her way to the basket and laid it in. Nicely done by the Andrean Jr. A one and done, and the Niners got the ball down quickly. Again, it was Tori Allen taking it to the hole and getting the bounce, and the lead is at 18. Then with under a minute to play, Andrean had the ball. Then a shot from behind the arch that wouldn't fall. But a second chance opportunity when Lauren Collin grabbed a loose ball and laid it in off the glass and the bucket. With 30 seconds to play and off the inbound, Nasiah Goss drove into the paint, missed the attempt, but was able to corral her own rebound and knocked it down. A big basket late in the second for the Eagles. Then with seconds remaining, an Andrean drive to the hoop by Lauren Collin, and she'll head to the line for a couple. The Eagles had an opportunity at the final shot, but time ran out. At the half, the 59ers lead the Eagles comfortably. The third quarter is next. Each team had opportunities to open the third, but it wasn't until the 6:45 mark when Lindsay Arcella received the ball behind the arch and being left all alone, nailed the tray. With the Eagles struggling with their shot, Andrean was in possession again. Then a pass down low to Lauren Swain, who missed her first attempt, but was able to grab her own missed shot and drop it in for the basket and won. Nearing the 5-minute mark in Lake Station with the basketball, a couple missed shots. But so important, the second chance opportunity ended with a Kayla Wilkerson tray, and she nailed it. It was Kayla Wilkerson again, locking in on a tray from Central Avenue and nailing it, and the home crowd is coming alive. Next time down for the Niners, an Eagle defensive stop, then a fast break that worked to perfection, ending with a Kayla Wilkerson and one, and the Eagles are trying to keep it close. The free throw was missed, a fight for the rebound, and a possession arrow call will give the ball right back to the Eagles and a timeout. On the inbound, it was just like the coach drew it up, a pick and roll, and a Darnay Tony lay-in. Another defensive stop, a loose ball that was picked up by Kayla Wilkerson, and she laid it in off the glass, and the Eagles are beginning to make a move. Following another Lake Station takeaway, it was Darnay Tony taking it to the hole and dropping it in, and all of a sudden, the lead is down to 11. Another 59er turnover, and Darnay Tony was fouled on the putback, and she will have a chance to cut this lead to single digits. With the lead cut to 10 and the Niners in possession, then taking the pass in the corner was Lindsay Arcella, who drained the tray to stop the bleeding. Then with under 2 minutes to play and off the inbound, senior Sarah Morley Lozano drove into the paint, and a nice bounce pass later, a Maddie Walton basket. Nothing next time down for the Eagles, and leading by 15, a second chance opportunity when Maddie Walton grabbed the rebound and the putback, and the Niners once again are pulling away. But the Eagles are trying to keep it close when Nasia Goss drove to the basket and dropped it in. But Andrean answered when Lauren Collin drove the ball into the paint and dropped in the mid-range jumper. Following 3 periods, the Andrean 59ers lead the Lake Station Eagles 43-26. The final quarter is next. The Eagles had the basketball to open the fourth, and quickly it was Nasia Goss driving into the paint and hitting the stop and shoot. Then on Andrean's first offensive try of the stanza, Lindsay Arcella locked in on a tray, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Back for the Eagles, a one and done, and the Niners have the ball. Then another tray attempt by Lauren Collin, and she splashed it in. With 6:15 left in this one and off the inbound from underneath their own goal, Andrean had the ball. Then a toss to Lauren Swain, and she knocked it in off the window. Trailing by a bunch again and in possession, Tara McIntosh fired in a shot from the left corner, but the lead is still at 20. Next time down for Andrean, Lindsay Arcella found an opening and drove to the hoop and the lay-in. Then off the inbound for Lake Station, a Tori Allen steal, and right now the Lady Niners are running on all cylinders. Once again, the Eagles came away with nothing, and Andrean is ready for more. And it's raining trays here for the Niners in the fourth, when Sarah Morley Lozano shot a silencer and smoked the net. Another one and done, and at the Andrean end, a three-point clinic with Lauren Collin knocking it in. Then an Eagle unforced turnover, and taking her turn was Lindsay Arcella. This is one of those games where nothing is going right for the Eagles and everything is clockwork for the Niners. Next, getting in on the three-point action was Bridget Sherman. Finally, on the return trip for the Eagles, Kayla Wilkerson measured up a three-pointer of her own and knocked it in. Then with under a minute to play on the senior night, Coach Chavez took out his only senior, daughter Michaela, in her final home game of her career. A nice hand from the crowd. Coming in here this evening, we knew the 59ers were a good team, but didn't expect total domination against a team that had won 12 of their first 17 games. Congratulations to Coach Tony Scheib and his Andrean 59ers here on this evening. We would like to thank everyone here at Lake Station High School, especially Athletic Director Jeff Bean for his hospitality, and we'll see you next time. For New Concept Video Sports, this is Bob Guerrero.